Welcome to the Sticky Trifle Podcast.
And it might look like California, but it's actually Crimond. And it's July. Are you loving the summer? And if there's been barbecues going on, you might have been eating too much. And maybe it's time to get fit. And since it's my first time in Crimond, there's only one place I'm going to be heading. I'll tell you, I wish I was watching this on YouTube just like you was. But I'm busy, I've got to go and meet this person.
Welcome to Sticky Trifle Podcast.
Have I time for a coffee here?
Sticky Trifle Podcast.
Welcome once again. It's Sticky Trifle Podcast number 56. And this lady, is it a lady we call you?
Aye.
Is it a lady? Aye. I think she's a lady. Carolyn Wilken. And far are we?
Aspire to be fit. Fitness studio.
And so this means people are getting fit here.
Absolutely. Aye.
Aye, right. Will you have a drink with me?
Of course. Yep.
I love when folk have a drink with me.
Aye.
It's no alcohol, don't worry. The last time I seen you, I'm sure he was. No, you wasn't having alcohol
No,
last time either.
I was drinking.
You was drinking.
But I was good.
Right, this is sparkling iced caffeine, mixed berry,
Oh,
and it's healthy.
Good.
No added sugar.
Right up my street.
Because I can't you didn't like added sugar, do you?
No.
Right, okay. Mixed berry, we'll see how we find this.
Here we go. Cheers. That's actually really good.
Mine's been like Robinson's, like fruit juice.
Fine.
Alright, okay. So thanks for coming on. And I'm amazed you've came on because you're really busy. I mean, like, if you're now working with home life, you've got clients. Mm-hmm. And you've other jobs apart from us.
Yep.
So do you get stressed?
I do. I'm probably pretty good at hiding it though. I didn't get stressed in here. I wouldn't find this my stressful job. I would find my medical centre job a bit more stressful. Right,
so when you're in here, if you're in, are you sometimes one-to-one with a person?
I do a lot of one-to-one and small group training.
Okay, and when we're speaking small group,
three maximum, no.
3 or 4?
Three max, yeah, just for the space.
Right, okay, got you. Now, we're in Crimond, but you didn't abide in Crimond, or did you? Yeah, sorry.
I stay in Crimond.
But, you know originally?
No.
Can we go back, so, far was you born?
Well, I was born in Aberdeen, but originally brought up in Bulgar. For a wee while.
So Aberdeen.
Just born there.
Born in Aberdeen. Came to Bulgar. Or St Combs. Is that a posh word?
No, it's
Bulgar.
It's Bulgar.
Bulgar is Bulgar, okay. Because some folk listening with Bulgar, what's that?
Cairnbulg.
So Cairnbulg, Bulgar. Right, so you was buying Bulgar before you came to Crimond?
No, and then Mum and Dad split up and then bid in Memsey till...
so when they split up, what age was you when they split up?
2.
Oh, quite early in life, innit?
Yeah.
So, how did you bide with your mum?
Yes.
And what happened to your dad? Did you still see him after that, or was it?
I visited till up to a point, yeah.
Right, okay. Yeah. And how's that relationship with him too? Are they still no go by you?
No, Mum is. Dad and stepdad aren't. No.
Right, okay. Yeah. And how do you feel about that? Is there a bit of disappointment for them you feel, or for you? Had you brothers and sisters and that?
Aye, I've got one sister and 3 brothers, so there's quite a few
Right,
of us.
okay.
Aye.
And so, was you rebellious seeing out of this family?
No.
So he's well behaved?
My mum would say that I am probably the most well behaved. Yes.
Right, okay.
But there was, you can feel like teenage years.
We all go through it.
Aye.
And we all get that thingy that we can better than anybody else at the time when we're getting told things. Aye.
Yes.
Right, so you was there till Crimond till fit aging?
Till I about 2, and then in Memsey till I was 17, and then I moved out on my own.
What?
Okay.
What, just like that? You
like
just
that?
went, I'm getting out of Memsey?
Aye.
Right, okay. And so far did you go?
I actually lived in, rented a wee house at Keyhead Cottages. It was.
Aye, okay. And so, like, was you scared when you moved out? Because it's a big thing when you're moving, especially being your own. Most folk will say, right, I fell in love with this guy and I want to get married, but you didn't do it that way.
I was on my own. I just
okay.
left it, and it was scary.
No pets at the time?
I did have a dog at a time, but it was scary. I hated it at night when it was jet black.
But you managed fine?
Managed fine.
Well, you're here today, you've obviously you've gotten through life pretty good.
Aye.
So, and in your 20s, I presume you met somebody or before that?
Well, at 19, I was working at when I left school, I kind of went into catering. That was what I started doing.
And when we're speaking about catering, was you cooking, or
no,
was you
well,
just doing like the tables, or?
I started off at tables like 14-year-old, waitressing. It was at the Bancar Hotel.
Yeah.
And then did cooking, bar work. So I was there for like 5 years, and that's where I met my hubby.
Right, okay.
On the other side of the bar.
And eye contact straight away, it was like, something's happening here.
No, but he's 10 years older than me, so I never really thought it was kind of going to go anywhere at a time. It was just a bit of fun, and I ended up getting married and 2 kids.
2 kids, so is that a boy and a?
Boy and a girl.
Boy and a girl?
Scott and Lucy.
And how are they? Are they like, they're not rebels, are they?
No, they're good kids. They're good kids. They're good kids.
Right, until they leave the house.
Scott's more like me, and Lucy's more like our dad's side of the family.
Yep, and I've actually met Scott. I think he's a great guy. I think he's got a good future ahead of him anyway. So you've done well as a mum.
Oh, thank you.
I think I've been in your house yet. I'll come for coffee and we'll do a documentary and I'll see how the dynamics is in the house.
You're my screaming.
Oh, you're right, maybe. So, aspire to be fit. When did this place become a reality for you?
Just over a year now. It was just when we were starting to come out of lockdown. I was kind of looking after my clients online because I'd originally started doing classes at the hall just down the road here, but then lockdown. So I wanted obviously to keep my clients fit, not just for keeping fit, but we need that to for our mental health, just to keep going.
How was your mental health in lockdown?
No, fine.
A hell time.
It didn't actually really change an awful lot for me because I still had to work at the surgery because we didn't close.
So this is a surgery just doing a roof here?
The one with the big green roof.
All right, okay. Aye. So, and you've been here for a while?
I've been here for 14 years.
All right, okay.
Aye.
And so, okay, so you're working here, and I presume you started having this plan about getting this fitness place going.
It was, I've always liked fitness, Ken, but it was always going to classes. And I think I turned 40, and Ken, when folks say, life changes when you turn 40. And it did for me a little bit. The classes just didn't feel like they were enough for me.
Aye, okay.
So when they built that building in Ben Road here, there was a gym inside it. So I thought, okay, I'll join a gym. And then I kind of got addicted to the gym. I was in 4 or 5 nights a week. And I'm thinking,
was this in lockdown? No,
before lockdown. Before lockdown. So I thought, I love this. and when I was at classes, I used to like really admire the instructors and think I would love to be able to do something like that, but never felt like I would ever have the confidence to teach.
Yep.
So started with a gym, was going 4 or 5 nights a week, loved it, and I thought, oh, I would just love to PT, because I felt with me being at a gym more, my confidence was building. I was like happier in myself, more confident in myself.
Yep.
And I thought, I would love to DS. So I just signed up to Fitness Training Scotland and thought I'm going to go for it. And that was me. A year later, did all my courses.
And so a pressure side of things, because obviously you find exercise and the fitness, plus for others, you find that enjoyable.
Yeah.
But how is it for you? Because you've also, okay, like I'll give you an example. You've got your clients coming in. They do their exercise, they do their routines, they leave, but then you're dealing with the pressure of other clients.
Yeah.
And plus, I presume some of them coming in or they come in, they might be struggling with mindsets at times.
Yeah.
And so you're kind of doing a bit more than normal, would you be? I mean,
absolutely.
like folk coming in a gym and they leave. You're doing a bit more now.
Yes, 100%.
So how do you find that?
I actually love that part of it. Sometimes as soon as a client walks in the door and that door is shut, it's like a therapy session for them. And I feel privileged that they're able to speak to me about certain things, because they didn't just come in here and work out. You're close to folk, you see them every week. You see some folk maybe 2-3 times a week, Ken. So you see them sometimes more than your partner,
Right, okay.
Ken. So you get close to them, and like I say, I feel privileged and that they're able to talk to me. And
like some of us clients, I presume, because they're doing us courses and stuff, or come to you, they might get through a separation with somebody, and it's like they're at a really low point in their lives, maybe to start with. Yeah. Do you start seeing them slight changes going on in that?
Aye, absolutely. It's just what fitness can do and how it changes folk, and just seeing that shine through makes me so proud. Like when somebody comes in at a start and they can barely look at themselves in the mirror, right? And then, and again, 8 to 10 weeks or forever doing the line, they're in here, and you catch them looking at Ken. There was somebody last week, and she just looked at herself in the mirror, and she was kind of like, and I was like, "Checks you. You wouldn't have done that like 2 months ago." And she's like, "Okay, I look good to that." Well,
are you wanting me to come in and I'll hide and I'll watch everybody look in the mirror at themselves? Is that all right? I'm joking. No, I wouldn't do that. I need permission. I wouldn't get permission to do that.
Get permission.
Right. But the good side of that is that as folk it's coming in, they're getting motivated with you. And the other thing I was going to mention, obviously, would it be right to say that there's some folk maybe slightly, because of lockdown or things like that, maybe putting on a bit of weight and things like that?
Aye.
Or like maybe that they've got work commitments, family commitments, and they're not getting enough time, and that's a reason behind like weight and things like that.
Aye,
would
absolutely.
It be all right to say that?
Definitely. Certainly after coming out of lockdown, that was quite a lot of folks' reason for coming into PT. Like, can you help me? I've put on this weight during lockdown. So that's definitely.
And so the mindset's in like your mindset, it's always been clear.
Aye, I'm
never had that moment, never had that stumbling moment.
No, I'm really thankful. Ken, I believe Abdi's got mental health. It's just how it is at certain points. I'm thankful that mine, as I was being okay. Touch wood so far. I believe that's because I keep myself busy. I like routine. I like my exercise, my dogs. I'm always, out walking.
How much dogs you got?
I've got 2.
2 dogs.
So they do a lot of walking.
Big dogs, small dogs?
Big, a German Shepherd and a Basque Shepherd.
A Basque Shepherd?
He's a rescue for Spain.
Okay, and so they're quite active in the route with you?
Oh, aye.
For walking and stuff, yeah. And so you've always had dogs in your life enough?
Yes. Well, no.
Or no?
When Stuart was not keen on dogs.
Aye, okay.
So I'd had about 10 years to kind of talk him round into getting a dog. I wanted a little dog. But he said, no, if we're going to get a dog, we're going to get a dog.
So the thing, I love dogs,
Right.
right? But the thing, like my mum's watches my sister's dog sometimes, but it's very needy. It's always, it's always what food. Since it says food, it's following you like a radar.
Okay.
So I find it demanding.
Oh no, they're not.
They're not demanding like
they
that.
are, well, they follow me about everywhere because they want a walk.
Aye, okay.
Or even when they've had a walk, they'll still follow. But
Right, okay.
and my rescue, he's pretty needy, but he just wants attention.
Yeah,
He just wants a
okay.
cuddle.
But so that's other positive in your life.
my
Dogs and
dogs,
they
aye.
kind of keep you very motivated every day. And
Yes.
that. Aye. Other thing I was going to mention, you do jogging.
I
Or
just,
do you do
I-
jo- oh, you do
I
do
know I
jogging.
do. I just started this year at the end of January. I actually have never enjoyed jogging. Hated outside of cardio. I love weights. I love walking. I love classes. Jogging, no. But I've enjoyed things like a beast race, like obstacle runs,
Yep,
that
okay.
kind of thing. But actual jogging, like no.
But you are new.
I am now.
Why? If it changed.
So it was actually a work colleague last year, after we did a beast race, had said, that was amazing, let's sign up and do London Marathon next year. And I'm like, oh, I don't care about that. That's like 10k marathon, that's like a big step. But the very next day, I was walking my dogs and I messaged her and I said, aye, let's do it, let's just put our names forward. But of course, London Marathon is extremely difficult to get into.
There's so much people.
Aye, so we didn't get in, but before that we did start training. And because we didn't get in, we thought we'd sign up for the Edinburgh Half Marathon, which was back in May. So we've done a bit of training for that, and my clients, family, friends, work colleagues heard me moan. I was like, oh, this is horrible, why am I doing this? I hate running.
You're out at Wick. Aye, certain days in the Wick, are you?
Aye,
for
I'm
practice?
trying to fit it in
It's
to
like
my
a trial.
two jobs.
Aye.
Like you've got to put in 3 runs a week at least, plus clients, like I say, family life, walking my dogs and the surgery, marking time to DS
Too much.
runs. I did undertake a lot. And I kept moaning to Abdi saying, that's it, once this half marathon's out the road, that's it, I'm no doing no more, right? Did a half marathon and I actually thought, it was actually okay. Like,
And you didn't struggle.
oh, it was tough. It was definitely, I'm not saying it's easy, it was definitely tough. But I felt good. And at one point did I think I couldn't do it. And I kept telling myself, like, Carolyn, come on, you can do this. I kept visualising a finish line. And I did it. And then it was the Sunday, and I went out for a run on the Monday.
The next day, very next day.
Very next day, and I've been out running 3 times a week since.
I did a London Marathon in 2004, and it was one of the most emotional things in my life.
Aye, I
and
can imagine.
It was up there when I seen my first baby born.
Okay.
And the second, actually. But I mind passing that finish line, and I did it just, I was 7 seconds, just under the 4 hours.
Wow.
I just did it, but I just mind it being, the last half hour, my brain went into like it was almost like a dream.
Okay.
I was passing the crowd, and I felt this was starting to limp a bit,
Oh,
and I heard the crowd go, Dinah, keep going, and they started handing out jelly baby sweeties,
Aye.
kind of like,
Yeah.
and just one jelly baby gave me power again,
That's it.
and things like that. But I might have been very hard. The last half hour, you just start phasing out.
Okay.
But I'd love to do it again, but the preparation was a good 4 or 5 months. And
Yeah.
to me, that was quite intense.
Yeah.
I was coming home, and at the time when I was with my partner, she'd gone, I'd stop already. I'm going, sorry, I'm going to out with do my jog first.
Okay.
And it was like,
Takes over.
for family life, you didn't get a chance to make family life easy when you're preparing.
No.
Was it the same with you?
Definitely.
Aye.
The kids, even though they're teenagers, still vying for attention or wanting me to sit down and watch a movie or a series or something with them, and it's trying to keep Abdi happy and mark that time. It's not been easy. It's still not easy actually just now.
So listen, you could just stop doing this. You could be sitting at home watching Netflix. That wouldn't work for you, would it?
It wouldn't. No, Abdi kens that I need to be on a go.
And first that battery power coming for you.
Aye.
You just get up and it's like, that's it, you're going, no, I've stuff to do.
Aye. It's just my mind, and I get I would get like quite irritable if I didn't manage runs or my workouts, I would get irritable. So I've got clients that I work out with because I actually haven't got time to just come in here an hour myself. So I've got certain clients for they get one-to-one PT, but we work out together.
So like holidays, have we told this?
Yeah, no.
Like, and I'm speaking about, you wouldn't have to take 2 weeks of going abroad, or?
It's my dogs that hold me back, do you know? I've only been abroad for like 6 years.
So you wouldn't have you couldn't have sat on a beach, could you? Just lounge in a sun lounger and...
Aye, if I was abroad I could diet.
You could, you would switch off.
I would switch off. Just marking that time to actually diet. Aye.
And so the other thing I was going to mention, obviously you've the kids and all. Do they show interest?
Scott does. He's in here noon again. Again, not often enough, but.
So there might be a chance down the line, a couple of years, he might start giving you a little break now and again with you.
That would be ace.
And we've got artwork behind us, by the way. I love graffiti.
Yes.
And this was done by
Reckless.
Reckless did this.
Aye.
Love artwork, brilliant.
Yeah.
Perfect view for us.
Aye.
So see your work. So as clients, if it happens, will you just get a phone call or a text out of blue? If somebody's getting in contact with you for Aspire to be fit.
So like I've got my own app that all my clients are on. So everybody messages me through there. They have their workouts that they follow, and they've got their one-to-one PT, but they can also do the rest of their workouts in here or at home, or they come to boot camp because I do boot camp as well.
So boot camp's outside, is it?
Aye, on the bowling green. Yeah.
And I seen a picture of folk doing ropes and stuff.
Oh, I've got.
Tell me your ropes. Is it like?
Aye, Abdi thinks that
it's doing muscles.
It's
It's
really good. Abdi likes the look of them and wants a shotty, but as soon as you start, you're like, oh, this is more
so
difficult.
it's moving out of the body.
Oh, aye, definitely, it's a goodie. Yeah.
So for us clients, is some of them just? Are they here like for an hour every day, or is there some of them come in here in the morning and they're back late at night, or do they just please themselves?
I've got an app they go in and book, and it opens for 6 o'clock in the morning, and they can just come in. The good thing about here, and the reason that I started it, is because so much folk didn't like busy gyms.
Yeah.
Folk didn't like being, and it puts folk off. Actually puts me off. I hate going to a busy gym. I still wouldn't now. I love having a space, and it's actually made me a more confident trainer because there's nobody watching you.
Aye, that's the worst bit.
Aye.
If you get into gyms, there's always somebody giving you the eyes or something, going, fuzz that person over there.
And I wasn't comfortable with that.
Plus if you're getting into gyms, that's the other thing. You get in, and sometimes you don't look your best when you're going to the gym, because you've been busy.
Aye.
We work or stuff, and then you come in and you've got somebody, and you think, oh, flip, I'm not looking exactly my best here. But
Okay.
So we asked gym, quite relaxed, and they're just
very Ken. Big gyms can be intimidating for folk. But they're in here one-to-one with me, or they're a small group, and also, like I say, they can book it for themselves, and they come in and do their own workout. Nobody but them. They can lock a door behind them. They can just come in here, smash their workout.
Aye.
Done.
And so, how demanding is it in that? Because when you're in here, or then you're outside, is there certain folks sometimes wanting like different kind of workout things for you? Or is this when you do the group thing?
Aye, I just tailor it to the individual's needs. Like at boot camp, I've got such a mix of abilities, shapes and sizes. And that's the thing I love about my boot camp, that I just feel it's so inclusive.
Yeah.
Ken, I've had a few clients over the last few months that have been wanting to come and then wouldn't, because they're like, oh, I don't know Ken yet, or I want to lose some weight first, and I'm like, just come, you'll be fine. Nobody's watching you. And then they've came, and it makes me so proud to see that they've turned up, because I'm like, right, I've got them, they're here.
It's a start.
It's a start. I need to make boot camp enjoyable for them to get them to come back. So I try to make it fun. We play some silly games, or
So when we're speaking about exercise side of things with people in our, like we was mentioned earlier, maybe the mindset sometimes nae strong with some folk, or the personal problems at home, or if they've kids and stuff like that. But how much does that affect you now? Because you don't switch off. If somebody's telling you, oh, this has happened, and kind of like you've kind of outside.
Yeah.
It's a bit like counselling.
It's actually the same with both jobs, because I kind of got outside with the medical centre as well. But I mean, I try not. I didn't take it home as such. I'm just like I said before. I'm just privileged that they feel that they can speak to me about stuff. That they're relaxed enough to open up. And I'm not a counsellor, because I'm not at all. I'm maybe just I'm just a good listener.
It still takes that side of things far, Ken. It's people feel good that they can at least open up and speak to you. Can you mean? Instead of going, I need to go and see a doctor. The doctor's going, here's some prescription for
exactly.
Which is maybe not as good.
No, I think a lot of time it's fitness, feeling good about yourself, learning to love yourself again. And sometimes you just need that little hour to vent, to get it off your chest. And if I'm the person that helps with that, then I'll happily continue to do that.
Excellent.
I love that.
And so the other thing I was going to mention, this place in our, how hard was it to get it going for day one, or was it very easy for you?
So this is amazing. It was meant to be, right? So I was working out online with a colleague, because I was online at a time, because we were just coming out of lockdown. And I had said to them, I would just love to have my own space. And it was like a little light bulb moment, because I bide right diagonally across the road. I can see this place for Scott's Windy. And I thought, I wonder if it's happening with the bowling green.
Was it still in use?
No, it hadn't been in use for about a year and a half. So I messaged one of my clients that did my online classes, because she was on the committee. And I was like, what are you doing with the pavilion? Because that would be a great one-to-one space for me. And she was like, that would be great, because we didn't kind of fit to do with it. So I think that was a Tuesday I messaged her, and I had the keys on a Saturday. And I
No anxiety going ahead with?
No, I was just so excited. There was a little bit of anxiety when you first start publicising. You think, is anybody going to come? Is anybody going to want me to PT them? But I already had like my little group with my classes. And as I was getting in here painted and the carpets and everything, I started the boot camp, and the boot camp was like my winner.
Because was you getting good with that to start with?
We had our last year was boot camp brilliant, because we never had to cancel one night. I was so grateful, so lucky. And because I did the boot camp, the folk that come into boot camp could see that this place was kind of getting started. They got to know me as a trainer. So as soon as it was open, I had so many of them sign up to PT.
So it was very easy for day one, really, onwards. There's been a bit of working on, is there? You've organised your workout stuff and that, and things like that.
I started off I had very little equipment, but as I got more clients, I just bought more stuff.
You've got a speaker over in the corner there. So if it happens, is that a Bluetooth speaker?
Yeah.
Okay. So folk comes in and
just put their music. That's the thing. You can just come in, lock a door, put the music up.
Can I get a key for free? Just I'm joking.
Come and get your workout done.
And diet. What about a diet with you? Because I presume are you quite strict with
my diet?
Takeaways.
Like what for myself?
Would you have takeaway?
Yes, I believe that nothing is. You shouldn't deny yourself. Like the good stuff.
You mean chocolate at night?
You can have a bit of chocolate.
Can
But it's got to fit in. You've got to make sure you've eaten pretty well.
Right, so if you're saying
80-20 is a rule. Okay, eat really well 80%.
Right.
And mark at 20% your chocolate and.
So it's alright here crisps for the cupboard at night. A bag of crisps.
I love crisps.
Okay.
Aye.
And
but eat lots of fruit and veg and whole grains.
Okay. So you're making sure that's included.
Yeah.
And then you still have a cheeky moment with the chocolate and the crisps.
Aye. if it's life without chocolate.
Well, because that's the thing. I thought some of the personal trainers, they're really strict and they're like, oh no, I can't have only takeaways, can't have.
See, the minute you start out, you just set your clients up for failure.
Aye.
None of my clients are told need to eat things. Through the app, I give them habits. I think you need to start eating a bit more fruit and veg. So we set little habits.
How do you ken it?
Eh?
How do you ken?
Because I follow that. They've got to tell me, I think, that I need to ken.
But is it coming up with a reading?
So they log their food into MyFitnessPal, which syncs to my app.
This is quite strict.
So for my household's watching TV, I'm kind of half watching TV, but I'm on my phone seeing fit. They climb up the road's head for our supper tonight.
And so, does somebody weigh themselves or something?
I'm not very strict on weighing because I like my clients to be more focused on how they're feeling, how stronger they're getting, how more fit they are getting. Because, and again, some other folk might think I'm maybe a bit kids glove PT, but I just think I'm a little bit more understanding.
Yeah. But there's no point in coming to a place and then thinking, oh, they're telling me I'm not allowed to do that.
Aye. I mean, of course they've got to weigh themselves. They need to weigh themselves because we've got to work out calories. But I'm not telling them to weigh every week.
Right, okay.
Ken, I'll do strength tests to see how much stronger they're getting in certain areas. And that can be like the biggest confident boost or motivational boost for folk. So it's like, oh my God, I couldn't do that 2 weeks ago. So it's just that little reminder to clients. They're like, oh, I lost my weight this week. I'm like, aye, but Christ, you just got up 20 kilos on your deadlift.
Right, okay. So let's think about 20 years down the line. You still planning on doing this?
Oh, aye. But I'll maybe be, that's only 60 odd. Aye.
Is there no time for sun lounging? Sit in a sun lounge in 2 years' time?
Aye, maybe.
And you'll retire and stuff like that? No.
I'll be running like a Pilates class for all our folk.
Yep.
Aye, I kind of see me like stopping fitness.
It's great to hear, and so it's pretty popular. Is it? And by the way, that's the other thing. Your clients, where they come in for? Are they come in for Peter?
I've got Crimond, Crimond, Broch, Cruden Bay. Aye. When I was online, I had like Edinburgh. But I'm not really doing so much online now. I prefer the physical, the seeing folk. Okay,
so if somebody was saying, Kenneth, I'm really depressed just now, I really need to get somebody to help me exercise, how do they contact you?
Through Facebook.
So it's Aspire to be Fit?
Aspire to be Fit.
Should be here?
Yeah.
And they can even phone you? Or contact,
message,
like you're saying.
Yeah. I've not got any room just now for more clients, but I've got plenty of space at book.
What about me? If I show up, do I get refused entry?
You get refused, I'm afraid.
Oh, right, okay. No, it's great. I love what's happening. It's kind of intimidating now. Because when I came in, there was a female leaving and she was sweating. And she was going, oh, sorry, I've just been doing a workout. And she went out to do her. And she must have thought I was kind of a stalker there. Because I was going, no, listen, I've got permission to come in. And she says, okay, I'll leave the door open. But
okay.
I was kind of scared in case she thought I was a stalker or
something. Right, okay. No, that was my niece.
Right,
so,
okay.
All good.
Right, so the other thing I was going to mention, just before we finish a podcast here, was about like we reading and things like that. Would you read?
I haven't got time to read, so I do fit knowledge in by
videos?
Podcasts and audiobooks.
StickyTriflePodcast.
Yes, I've watched them all.
So you kind of read, but it's like online stuff and stuff.
I like a lot of self-help books. But it's my minute in the morning, well, like my 20 odd minutes in the morning when I'm putting my face on, I'll put on an audio book because
get some mindset going, motivation.
It's just somebody kind of telling you like that motivational stuff. It helps. It just reminds you, because sometimes you can kind of get out the little habits of doing things and you forget. So listening to them, it just reminds you again. You think, oh, I should be doing that. This helps that. So.
Is that the same at home? Or are you like, what happens in a household, by the way? Are you the boss?
Aye.
Okay.
You need to tell.
So, like, do you do your dishes?
I know.
Or do you mark other folk do your
No,
dishes?
that
in
means
the house?
I'm not the boss.
Right. Right. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
And I've loved being here, and I love this artwork's great.
Yeah, I love
very
it.
reckless. Hopefully, the future's going good with you, Carolyn.
Yeah.
And hopefully, clients keep coming. And it's easy. You'll see the things at the end for if they need information for getting in contact with you.
Brilliant.
And all the best for the future.
Thank you.
Next week is number 57. Will there be another female? Because there's been a female last week, Yuri this week.
Right.
I reckon first come in next.
Oh wow.
So we'll have to wait and see. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
And I hope you can hear him relax tonight.
Aye. I will relax.
That's a lie, you're not. Mine, there's chocolate and crisps in the cupboard.
Aye,
if you need.
yeah.
Aye, right, okay. Right, we'll see you next week. Bye.
Sticky Trifle Podcast.
Sticky Trifle Podcast will return next week.
And I do love the why some folk never been to gyms or getting personal training done ever in their life, and all of a sudden it takes is one time to come and check something out and they change. Only by shape, of course, but does it make you a better person? Because it's not just about the body, it's about the mind, body and soul. And it's real easy to get in contact with Carolyn. And I've got a question for you. If we're here to keep ourselves fit and positive and healthy, at the end of the day, what are we really here for? Or maybe we're just following the same path as other people in the past have. Who knows? See you next Sunday. Bye.
Sticky Trifle Podcast.